Conversate. Yeah, you can't fuck with me. I stay doing what I wanna. You don't know a thing. I'm still moving on the down low. Settle, that's a fact. Make a way to bring it back. I'm coming home, I need it bad. Don't mistake me for second best. I do as I please. You won't be hearing from me. Heart so big, gotta keep it cold. Motherfuckers trying to get near to me. I clearly see you switching sides for convenience sake. Gave too much, I can proudly say. Still going hard, doing more today. When I drink too much, to the Lord I pray. Goddamn, go achieve when I wanna fucking need to. I got it, I believe that I'll do it. Watch and see me, no problem if your feelings get brought up. There's no need to conversate. Take that fuckboy shit away, back away, yeah. You can't fuck with me, I stay doing what I wanna. You don't know a thing, I'm still moving on the down low. Settle, that's a fact. Make a way to bring it back. I'm coming home, I need it bad. Don't mistake me for second best, yeah. I'm on a roll now, why would I slow down? We ain't built the same, boy, I'm fucking grown now. You stay playing, waste your time. Thankfully, all I need is mine. Take my notes, read between the lines. If you act up, I'ma speak my mind. But you can't deal, I guess you'll need a hand with that. Stuck in a standstill, you make your problems, that's a fact. Wish I knew where I was going, can't be losing any focus. Every fucked up day is always worth it in the moment. Cause you can't fuck with me, I stay doing what I wanna. You don't know a thing, I'm still moving on the down low. Settle, that's a fact. Make a way to bring it back. I'm coming home, I need it bad. Don't mistake me for second best, yeah. You can't fuck with me, I stay doing what I wanna. You don't know a thing, I'm still moving on the down low. So that's a fact. A way to bring it back. I'm coming home, I need it bad. Don't mistake me for second best, yeah.
Good evening, guys. What's up? How we doing? What's up? We're gonna have fun. Hold on 1 second.
But it is what it is. I mean, if you don't want to work, you don't want to work.
Hold
You
on.
want to live off the system, live off the system. But yeah, White Boys Live honestly was pretty fucking good last night, you know? I noticed a live this morning. You know, I believe Andrew, you know, the person that went on there,
Say my
you
name.
know, doing the live with White Boy with about
Acting kind of crazy.
Andrew went on there and said that, you know,
They
facts,
calling me baby.
proof, whatever
Why
the
the
case may
sudden
be.
change?
I just don't understand.
Because I can.
You know, you ask for
I asked for proof.
facts.
Those aren't facts.
Documentation.
Yup.
Time frames. Time stamps. You know, the thing is
time frame is she died on the 27th and was cremated on the 30th.
Proof.
Make it make sense. Screenshots don't show
shit. You didn't have nothing to say about that. I just don't. I don't know why.
Because I can. Fuck with me and you
so
will see.
I don't get it. You know, you want proof and evidence from all these other people for different shit, but you know, when people show you, when people do show you proof,
it does no.
You don't.
No, it don't show me nothing. It don't.
Why is that? You know, do you have something to hide?
Sure.
I don't know. I really don't care. That's your life.
I got something to hide. This dick.
I mean, hey, if you want to, you know, buy 4 cases, 6 cases of soda, 8 cases, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you.
No.
I mean, eventually it'll come and bite you in the ass in the end.
12, 18 cases to be precise.
And it's just like with the Dippy situation, you know.
I can do what I
It's
want.
eventually going to come and bite her in the ass with that too.
It ain't gonna bite me in the ass,
I
buddy.
don't care.
I ain't doing anything illegal.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, don't claim to be something that you're not. That was the only point I was trying to make. Okay. So if you want to take it to a whole nother level, have at it. I really don't care.
Big man, because you couldn't do it.
I'm sure you're restreaming me or whatever.
Yep, I most certainly am.
I don't care about that either. Because if that makes you get views,
yes, it don't.
make you look better.
Yep, it don't.
I really don't care.
Oh, I don't want what you're saying.
Still today in my book, and it'll be the same way tomorrow.
Hey, question, since Tammy or one of your little peeps are
You're still an asshole.
over here,
You're still a scumbag.
how's that phone card
You're still
coming?
a piece of shit. I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. I'd throw a gallon of gas.
Oh, cool, thanks.
The ones that I feel sorry for are those two girls. Because they ain't never going to have a life with you because you can't provide shit for your kids, honestly.
Oh, really? I
What
can't?
are you going to offer them? A computer? A keyboard? A game system? A TV? What are you going to offer them?
Now they have all that because of me.
But it is what it is. If that's the way
They
you
have
choose to
all
live
that
your
because
life,
of
that's
me.
the way you choose to live your life.
Okay? My kids have all that because of me.
You know, you sit there and you put out, you know, your little
I put out whatever I want. Yo,
drop
what
a
up,
link.
Craig?
Drop a link. You know,
I drop my link all the
you
time.
only drop links when you want to.
Okay.
Honestly, you know, you drop a link, and the way I look at it, the reason why these people don't pick up your link or even go onto your link is because they don't want to listen to your fucking bullshit. Because most of the time, what comes out of your mouth is bullshit.
Oh, here we go.
Like I told you before, you know, if you got away from the bullshit and you got away from the drama, hey, I agree with you. Hey, maybe that drama does sell. Have at it, buddy. Have at it. But you know what? Drama, I can go out and cause all the drama I want in my life if I want to.
You do that enough. I'm not here to give a shit. I'm just waiting.
You know, but like you said, drama sells. So
Yep,
if that's
it
what
does.
you want to do, you know, if you like that shit,
I love it.
I mean, have at it.
I will. Thanks.
It's just ridiculous sometimes.
Oh,
you know?
is it though?
You know, you got these. I'll call them your crew, the Panda crew, whatever the case may be. Your girls, whatever.
Friend? Let's
They
start
do
with
what
that.
they do.
Friend.
But you want to know something?
Let's start with that word. Friend.
Fucked up, to be honest with you. You know,
I know.
because it's like they really talk about shit that they really don't have no fucking idea about.
Sure.
Like I said before on my lives before, I mean, if people really want to know about me, all they got to do is ask. And
there
I'll be more
it
than
is.
glad.
Why? So you can lie once more?
You want to see my arrest record?
You don't care about your arrest
see
record.
my fucking mugshot from the time I was 19 till last year? I'll get them all. You know, it don't bother me. You want to know what I did in my marriage? I'll tell you about it. You want to know that I fucked up my marriage? Absolutely.
There it is.
I'm not using alcohol for an excuse, but alcohol did play a part in it. And you know what? It came to a point in that marriage that alcohol was just taking over. And I allowed it to. And I shouldn't have allowed it to be honest with you. But that was my mistake.
I think there was more underlining issues.
They all act like they like each other when we have heard how much they
in all
dislike
honesty,
each other at earlier lives. Yes, very true, Connie. And you want to know something? The thing is I just don't get like the Rose situation. You know, I don't know her from Adam. And
we crying?
if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, Connie, in the beginning when I first started doing lives with Andrew and getting on the screen and talking to everybody, you know, like you, Jess, Mama Bear, and whoever else, because I cannot remember who else was in the lives. didn't Andrew and Roe hate each other? Raven Rose, you know, and now all of a sudden she's a mod, which I mean, I don't care. I mean, listen, I'm not saying nothing bad. Hey, you got mods, you got mods.
No, I got friends.
But there's enough drama out there. Well, I don't know if I'd really call her that, Connie, honestly. Maybe a chihuahua with no teeth. You know, I just, you know, sometimes when I watch Andrew's lives, which I find, you know, sometimes comical, especially when he gets on there with, or especially when he restreams PG. You know, I do find it pretty funny,
Trying to
like the
keep
way
my
he
ass
mocks
to
her, the way
kissing
he
my
mimics
ass. What the fuck,
her laugh and stuff like that.
bro? What
You
the
know,
fuck are you on?
I find it comical. I do. I find it comical. I sit there in bed and watch it and I laugh, you know.
It is.
But I'm sure, you know, she pushes his buttons or, you know, gets his feathers in a ruffle or whatever. And I'm sure that Andrew does the same thing to PG.
It's kind
You know, I'm
kinda
sure,
what I
I'm
do.
sure that's
It's what I do.
everywhere. That's everywhere here, you know. Yes, and you know, not you're. I thought that was true, Connie. I just wasn't sure. I
No.
couldn't remember if that was the same
What do
one
you
or
mean?
not.
It's not out here.
You know, I overheard somebody say earlier.
Yeah, but it's not out here, love. I
Or
ain't
not even
seen
so
it.
much. You know, I can even
I
speak
don't know
for
why.
myself.
You know, it's not after 9. You're not supposed to be in my
You
room.
know, Andrew's brother Ericon is a very smart individual, which he is. He's a very smart individual. But that's here or you know, here or there. Okay. But you know, PG's got some good lives.
No, she don't. She got bullshit.
And as I was saying before,
Come on.
Andrew probably would have good lives if he, you know, if he really concentrated or even, you know,
No,
put
I
a
don't
little bit
feel like
more
it.
heart into it
I put as much heart as I need to in it.
to become a good YouTube creator. You know, I mean, there's enough money out there in the YouTube world for everybody to get a little piece of the pie. I would say. I'm sure PG makes money off of it. Andrew, I've seen you make money off of it.
Yeah, this is
You
the
know,
same
probably
dude
not
that
as much as you
been talking
wanted
shit
to
in
or
mine forever.
expected to.
I-
Like I said, I'm not in this for the money.
I think so. Because it's the
But I
same
think I'm going to
repetitive
change
shit
it up a
every
little bit
fucking
and
one goes
maybe
on.
get involved a little bit more. And you know, I'm very sure that white boy, you know, probably makes money off it. And I haven't even met the man personally or even chit chatted with him or anything. I just watched his lives. And like I said, he does pretty good. He does. Like the live last night, I think he had almost 1,200, 1,300 viewers, you know. That's pretty good. That's really good, to be honest with you. So I take it he's been doing this for a while, you know.
Show me
I'm
the
not
money.
sure. Like I said, I
Andrew
haven't
has
spoken to
great
him.
lives
I
with
haven't even
all
chit-chatted with him,
with
emailed
all
him,
heart.
you know,
Yeah,
message back and
trust me.
forth, whatever.
My kicker tells
You
me
know,
that every fucking
But
time
you
I
know,
get
he's
off
in
it.
Florida. You know, he doesn't hide that. You know, but he seems like he's a decent guy. His wife, you know, is phenomenal. You know, from what I can see, stands behind him. You know, but she's another one. You know, I mean, I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna say, and I hope White Boy doesn't take it the wrong way if he does hear this. But let me tell you something. That woman right there, I'd be afraid of. Noelle, his wife.
What are you doing out of courtesy?
Like she is
Who the
a
fuck are these people?
fucking pit bull. Like she don't care. You know.
I know, right, Craig? Oh shit! I didn't even put
What
up your shit.
they say, you know, you got to have
Oh,
a
that's
good
'cause we
woman
were
to
reading
stand
chat.
behind you, and she does. She stands behind him.
I agree.
You know, so his lives are
agree.
good, and lives are awesome.
Bro,
Maybe
who
one
are
day I
these
can be
people?
like that.
I doubt
Huh?
it. He seems upset about something.
What are you doing out of curiosity? Who's curiosity? Well, look at these little
Who the
fucking
fuck are you
minions.
people?
Huh? Oh yeah, she is A1. She's tough. But you know what? I like her. Oh, STFU, shut the fuck up. Oh, Marco, did I hurt? Are you getting a little butt hurt, Marco?
Who the fuck is it?
You're okay.
Who the fuck?
I tell you what, maybe one of your little minion friends can let you borrow one of their butt plugs, and you can
I
stick it
don't
right
know
up
who
your
the
ass. How
fuck
about that?
any of them
Okay.
are. Who the
See, I
fuck?
love it when people go on YouTube and they talk shit because they really have no clue. You know, everybody calls out everybody, you know, and that's sad. It's not sad really, because nobody will come out of their house. There's no such thing as confronting
Oh, yeah, he
someone face
crying.
to face,
What up, Dad?
and
I
if
don't
you
know
have
what
a
the fuck he's
problem with
crying. I don't know any
somebody,
of these people.
you handle it. You handle it.
Oh. Wait.
I've called out
Huh? I don't know any of these fucking
Mr.
people.
Andrew multiple times, and you don't come out of your house. You don't want to come out and face the real world. Because like I said to you before, it's going to happen to where you're going to do something on YouTube or say something about somebody and it's going to be the wrong person. And I know you don't care because you got your little Timu sword and you got your little fucking Hulk fucking bat, you know, because that's how people play in your state of mind. We got to have a weapon.
Right?
But you're going to piss somebody off and they're not really going to give two fucks. What happens? Who's in the house? And you're going to get visited by somebody and they're not just going to want to, they're not going to deal with it and they're going to do what they have to
I don't know
do.
who they are.
Okay. Oh, is that another one that's getting a little butt hurt? Oh, poor boy, poor baby. Go play in Andrew's sandbox because none of you guys want to play in mine. I'll call every one of yous out. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. We can meet in a public place or whatever.
Be right back.
Hello, Helen. How are you? We got some minions in the background there, Helen. They like talking shit, but you know me. I like shit talkers. I call them out and they don't want to play. I believe there's a lot of people that know, to be honest with you. And it's a shame. It really is. Because it's it's about that little girl still.
Fucking babysit his dog for.
He borrowed $1,400 from our friend Jeff to go to see him.
You know, he goes on there and he makes something stating his words, that his son told him exactly what happened 3 days after it happened.
Yep, he did.
Okay, so, well, in that case, then, if he told you exactly what happened 3 days after it happened, why won't you question it?
Because I don't need to.
You know?
Like Thor had never bit Rob.
That's what I don't understand. Why weren't you questioned? Why wasn't Jeffy questioned? Why wasn't Kayla questioned?
Why would they be?
Why wasn't Karen questioned? Why wasn't Gordon questioned?
Because I was need to be.
When you brought up Karen and Gordon's name,
We cried.
Karen and Gordon messaged Jeff and said,
all he's
what the
doing.
fuck is he doing bringing our names up in the live? That's what I don't understand.
He's mad because you were talking to me.
So there's got to be something more. But that's for another live, ladies and gentlemen. That's for another live.
I wonder why.
But it is what it is. You know, it's just a sad
I don't know.
thing is what happens to be. Okay. You know, in White Boys Live,
Well, Lisa's running her mouth in the background about you owing Jeff that $1,400.
Yeah, you still owe him $1,400. You fucking
you
whore.
know,
Fuck yourself.
you got Andrew, he likes to run his mouth. Then you got his fucking whale of a wife that likes to run her mouth. None of them can back their shit up, honestly. That's what I get the biggest kick out of. I leave my house every day. I'm switched kids around between them all. Why were you inserted? Yeah. You know, but let's go back to what I was just saying. A lot of shit talkers, and that's what they do. They talk shit. I've called them out multiple times. You know, I've been very clear. You know, I even said it on a live that Mama Bear did where it was just me and Andrew supposed to be talking. And that's when everybody thought we were, you know, kissy making up. No. There ain't no kissy making up. I mean, he can take it as a threat. He can take it as a promise. He can take it however he wants to take it. But there will come a day. And that I will guarantee you. You know, and then somebody brings up this Kelly Sue, which I never knew the woman. I've heard of the woman. I see things on Facebook that her daughter brings up, like still repost about, you know, my mother has never been found, whatever the case may be. You know, it's a shame because it's something that happened to that woman that was never solved. You know, and the way I look at it and the way I take it sometimes is, you know, when Andrew even brings her up, it's like are you telling people that, you know, you were involved in it? You know, I mean, because it's not like you're doing anything to help solve it. I mean, it's been how many years? You know, I mean, just like when it comes to Summer Wells, you know, I mean, there should be closure to a case, you know.
I need a dumber mic.
You're good, Connie. I mean, I know I would want closure, you know, if something like that happened to one of my loved ones. I definitely would not, you know, want to, you know, pass on and not know, you know, what happened. You know, knowing that, you know, that person that I cared about, you know, if I had kids or my kids had kids, you know.
No, I was talking to my son.
Missing, you know, you got to figure that
I was
young
talking to my
lady,
daughter
you know,
and my son, making sure they got their
has missed her
birthday
mother.
stuff.
You know, grandkids, you know, and it's a shame. It really is. It's really.
Hey, my mic's picking up the
conversation.
conversation.
It's like nobody, you know, it's like, you know, when it comes to certain shit, you know, it's like you talk about it for a little while and then it gets put on the back burner and nobody talks about it. Well, it shouldn't be that way. You know, if everybody put their, you know, stuck their heads together and really concentrated on a lot of things, a lot more things would probably be solved.
Like I just talked to her the other day.
Or a lot more questions could be answered, you know.
Kyle, come on. You know you're going to give me copyright. Close the damn door.
You know, like I said before, I'm very thankful to have my mother and father still with me. You know, they're 73 and 72. They're all in all in pretty good health. I mean, at any given day, you go down to my mother's house at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, you walk in the house. She's got a full cup of coffee on the dining room table and a packed bowl. That's her. That's the way she's been for the last how many years? You know, I don't have no problem with people smoking pot.
You need to have your fucking TV over 20.
You know, Candace had to put Summer to the side because her boys are still alive. her words. You know, and speaking of that, you know, somebody also brought up that, I don't know how true it is, so this is just hearsay, I'm gonna say, that she's got 7 kids total, but hasn't raised one to adulthood. Why? Why? That's what I want to know. Which, honestly, I don't want to know because it's really none of my business. You know, so,
I don't know.
you know,
Could
they
be
don't,
fucking great.
He's screaming the fuck out of those kids because he's afraid that the background voice is gonna get him copyrighted.
it's okay. Record that.
I'm recording it.
Oh, I slammed the door. Boo.
Oh, did you ever get your phone card? Oh.
So yes, it was a call center, but I was
Block me.
Michael Crow case. Oh, look at that. That's got to be Haley playing her fucking games.
Oh, no, listen, when I first started there, people were calling in.
But it is. It's very true. You know, it's like Dennis has 7 kids, but has not raised one to adulthood. Why? Why? You know what? I wasn't the best child. Doesn't matter how bad a child can be. You always try to do your best. Okay. I wasn't the good child. Yes, it's very sad, A1. Very sad. I wasn't a good child. I was put in an all boys home at the age of 16 and I didn't get out until 2 months before I turned 18. Why? Why? And I'll tell you why. Because I thought the grass was greener on the other side. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to come home. I thought partying was more important than listening to my mother and father. So when it came to me going to court and being placed, and I remember this day like it was yesterday, okay? That judge looked right at my father and said, Mr. Thompson, what would you like done with your son? Do you want to take him home or what would you like to be done? My father looked at the judge and says, Your Honor, as
It's
much as I
freaking
want to take my
weekend.
son home,
Is that the old man?
I know he's gonna
He's gonna life.
go down the wrong road again. And what I'm afraid of is my son ending up in prison for the rest of his life
He's gonna life.
or ending up dead.
Is that the old man? He's gonna life.
I'm sorry. Hang on. Say what?
So I went
Oh,
away.
I hit the wrong button.
Did I learn when I got out of that home?
Say what now?
Is that the old man? He's gonna life. She stepped away.
A little. I'm deaf over here.
Is that the old man that needs to get a life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But there's
Slay.
Why?
I really appreciate if you go get a life and stop messing with us.
Thank you for your contribution. Now leave before we get you in trouble.
My foot hurts.
Hi, my foot hurts. I'm dead.
I don't like riding my bike.
Okay, go on. I love you.
No. Thing I can say, I had awesome parents. I had awesome grandparents. Both sides.
They don't go by what you bring home, they go by what you make in total.
I was shown love in a different way. You know, I wasn't coddled, you know, and I'm sure A1, you know, and some of us older people, you know, and I'm not saying anybody's old,
What's
so
up?
don't take it the wrong way. But I'm sure back in our day, we weren't coddled. You know, yes, we knew our parents loved us.
Fuck is coddle. I was never
But
fucking
it's not like
coddled.
we got held all the time and kissed and, oh, I love you, and squeezing of the cheeks and all that, you know. I got squeezed on the cheeks to make me hold still, to get my hair combed, brushed, whatever. You know?
Am I lying?
No, I was waiting for money if not both.
But I think it all depends of how you treat your children.
We all talk shit.
It's probably the same way you grew up, you know? Oh, and I did when I had good adults in my life. I mean, not so much my uncles. Don't get me wrong, and I say it in a joking way.
You
My
miss your
uncles were
role.
awesome. You know, my uncles were. They're the ones that I always
Psycho
did shit
bitch.
with, you know. you know, so did they show me about the drinking and the smoking the pot and all that shit, you know?
He wants to be friends. Yeah, he could
Sure,
interrupt
you know.
on this live stream because all Rob wants is to fight.
But I had a choice, you know, and I chose
Wizard time?
to follow that, you know, to go down that road per se. And do I regret it? Oh, absolutely I do.
Wizard
I
time?
absolutely regret it. But I'm glad I changed when I did.
Because
It just took many years for me to change.
last time I knew he didn't work.
I didn't like the person I was becoming.
Or DoorDash or some shit like that.
And that might have, you know, had a little toll on my marriage also.
For not having a real fucking job, that's not a real job.
But it's part of life. You know, you live and learn. You learn from your mistakes. There's a lot of mistakes that I
Exactly.
wish I could change,
He was either
you know.
doing DoorDash,
Um,
Instacart, or both. Listen,
I'm here, I'm eating dinner, I'm listening. All right, Mama Bear. I noticed that we had some trolls in the beginning there, Mama Bear. So you do what you got to do, you know. You know, I don't care what you do. Just like A1, A1 knows how to do it. So I'm good. Helen, if you've been on your own since 15, I give you a lot of credit, young lady. A lot of credit. Because this world is a doggy dog world, you know. You got to do what you got to do to live. So,
But
you know, growing up,
what? What do you guys say?
you don't
No.
really
Listen, he's saying that my kids are-
know what to do. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. My mother and father showed me I knew right from wrong right from the beginning.
Bro, she has a $300 Xbox in the fucking bedroom.
My 12-year-old is doing Minecraft Club. She's doing Odyssey in the Mine.
We're going to change that subject for a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I signed you up. I signed you up for Odyssey in the Mine.
I understand that Elisa made a comment that DoorDash and Instacart ain't a real job. Well, guess what, Elisa? Newsflash,
You talking
fucking
shit.
fat cow. It is a real fucking job because she pays taxes on it. So how you like me now? She's not sitting on her fucking ass behind a desk answering a fucking phone or trying to sell a fucking hearing aid. Okay? So why don't you try to go back to Miracle Ear and learn to listen to shit,
about you right
you
now.
dumb asshole.
He can talk
Hello,
shit
Nada.
if he wants. I don't give a fuck.
So why don't you get off your fat ass? Oh, that's right. You don't have a car. You don't have a license. That's right. I forgot. You and your fucking skinny ass Skeletor husband, okay, want to sit on your fucking asses, collect your fucking food stamps, buy how many cases of fucking soda, and to stuff your fucking refrigerator. What good fucking parents you are, huh? Talk about being parents, huh? And it doesn't matter how much I owe Jeff, because you want to know something? Fucking Jeff owes me money for living in my fucking house and not paying anything except $425 a month. Internet, hot water, heat,
I posted it.
electric. There you go. Equal it up. Now you can suck a dick, fat ass. So get your fucking story straight.
No,
At least Timmy's got a fucking job. Okay?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a job? Miracle Ear. Doing, oh, let me rephrase myself because I don't want to get it all fucked up. Okay? I look at it as telemarketing. Okay? That's what I looked at it as. What did Andrew use? What was the word Andrew used? A call center. Okay? Same fucking thing. Look up the definition.
Great. Say whatever you gotta say. I don't give a shit no more.
Okay? Oh, true crime. Go play with them. Okay?
You think all those tattoos make him cool?
Huh?
You think all those tattoos make him cool? They really don't.
Oh, Mama
Okay.
Bear. Mama Bear's eating dinner.
God, tell me.
She's eating dinner and she's
I hate,
Tell me how much shit.
Listen.
Tell me how you really fucking feel.
I hate this guy telling me to go back.
that way they don't.
Well, that's not nice.
Oh,
Go to your room. Grounded.
I bet the old
Okay, go make
Jeffy.
more
Oh, listen, I'm sure Andrew and Elisa owe Jeffy some money, especially with all the booger sugar Jeff bought. Trust me. Oh, yes.
And here comes the bullshit.
lies, I tell you. Lies.
But yes, DoorDash And
Cray
Instacart
just
is
joined
very
us for
physical.
some reason. I don't know why, but she's cool.
You know, but those two wouldn't know about anything physical because look at the size of Elisa. She's fucking 430 fucking pounds.
No, she's not.
Anybody that hates Robert.
She has no neck. There's no separation. She has rolls upon rolls upon rolls. She has fucking cankles for fucking legs.
Got Caitlin on there saying, I hope he dies.
That's all right. Record it. That's
Anybody
good.
that hates Robert is in his family.
Kaylin, leave.
You know? So keep on teaching your kids to talk that way on fucking YouTube, Andrew. That's a real good dad. You're going to be a really good role model for your
I am.
kids. Hopefully Hunter don't ever bring that grandbaby around you. I'll tell you that.
Why? I'm really good with babies. For the most part. Other than that,
You
I'm
guys
good.
got a pathetic fucking life.
Thanks.
How the fuck are you guys even still living in your apartment? Okay?
Still,
Because you don't pay rent.
seems like a skill issue for you.
That's right, Connie. That fat cow never missed a meal or a snack. She probably ate the whole fucking pig. That was her breakfast. My 600-pound life. Exactly, Helen. Thank you very much. I like Helen. I like Helen a lot. Yes, she is a one. Helen is outstanding. She gets a fucking star tonight.
Fucking Debbie. You weren't minding
and I'm gonna
all
say it
her
again, just like I
goodness
said it
while
previously.
You thought you had more of a chance.
None of this shit would be going
Then you
on
what?
right now
You
if they didn't get butthurt because I talked to Mama Bear.
Ass,
Well, guess what, motherfuckers?
pod, worthless.
I'm still talking to
I don't
Mama
even know how
Bear.
to say the rest of what Dippy said.
Do you think that bothers me that you're not my friends? Because if you were a true friend, you would have just came to me in person and said, hey, you know what? I don't mind you talking to Mama Bear. I don't mind you doing, chit-chatting with her, but please don't bring up anything, da-da-da-da-da. Whatever the case may be.
Really?
But no, you could not do that. You
You think
thought
I
it was
talk
a
my
big
shit
joke
down?
going on
I'm
at
fucking
YouTube.
retarded.
Oh, I fucked Rob. Ooh, how far did that get you? Not really far, did it? Huh? For one, I wouldn't fuck anything your size. Okay? Two, I don't like waterbeds. Three, I would need a crane to pick you up to put you on my bed. Okay?
Listen, once I posted the fucking DNA results for my daughter, that was where I dropped that bitch.
Not with that, Cray.
That bitch can say whatever she wants.
Oh, Dippy Doo Dah. Am I hurting your feelings?
No.
Am I hurting your feelings, Dippy Doo Dah? Huh?
No, not really.
Like, I legitimately posted my daughter's DNA test results up on YouTube. So
Dippy, you're a useless, pathetic piece of shit of a fucking human being too. Huh?
I support Andrew. Thanks, Cray. You're awesome.
Why don't you guys go fuck with White Boy?
We
Huh?
do.
Go fuck with White Boy.
Okay.
Because he'll tear yours all apart.
He tried that once. It didn't get him nowhere. Just putting it there.
Yes, Doctor Now. Yes, I agree. Yes,
tried
thank you
that
for
one,
stopping
didn't get
in,
nowhere.
Nada. And like I told you earlier, I'm gonna see what other stuff I can get up for you.
You want me to set one
But
up?
I'll definitely let you know.
Oh.
We would have lost in
You
all.
spelled her name wrong, but we got you.
No.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah,
My bad.
you ain't shitting. Listen, and another thing is, Connie, is there no there's I thought there was supposed to be
Ladies are
separation
great.
from the boobs to the belly, the abdomen or whatever. You know what I mean? There's no separation there either.
Sure there is.
There's no separation there. It's like one big blah. Blah. I mean, are they coming out with a new Blob movie?
Wow. Body shaming. A whole new
Attack
role
of
for
the
even
Blob
you.
in fucking Donstown? Because stay down there. Stay down there on West Clinton.
And okay.
Don't come up my end. You come up on my end, I got something for your ass. Trust me.
Oh, wow. Got to threaten women now, too? Aren't you a big man?
I'm staying on here. I got my Oh, that's right. Yes. I forgot. Grandbabies are fun. Trust me. I love them. They grow up too quick, so cherish them. Cherish them when they are little, because before you know it, They're running through the house, giving you a lip. They're yelling at you.
God, I
Yes,
love
not
my
boobs,
kids.
just blubber,
kids
and
are
that's all it is. It goes from head to feet, just one solid mass. Boom.
No, it
That's
don't,
it.
but okay.
You know. And then you got Andrew. He's Skeletor. So we got, you know, so I'm gonna rename her Mrs. Puff, and I'm gonna rename Andrew Squidward. You know, they're coming out with the human version of SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's see. Jeffy could be Patrick.
Who the
Oh,
I
I
don't
would
know.
listen, A1. I would love to open up a can of whoop ass. Yes, I would. I would love it. But nobody wants to step to me. That is the problem. They run this, but can't do anything else.
Oh,
You know,
I'm not allowed.
all they do is hide in front of a camera or a fucking computer screen. You know, I get the biggest kick out of that because, you know, just because I'm 53 doesn't mean I don't know how to handle myself. I think I can handle myself pretty well.
Yeah, but isn't it after 50 it's
She
considered elder
using
abuse?
her baby. You know, my oldest was Team Great Britain, Olympic boxing coach, proud mama here. Yes, you should be. You absolutely should be. Yes, Connie A1, she's comical.
I told you earlier.
She is definitely comical. You know, but yes, I mean, I did. I've called him out multiple times. I don't know if Elisa doesn't want to let him out of the house. You know, shit could happen. You know, you could accidentally fall coming out of your house. You could accidentally fall coming up the street. You could end up in the hospital for a little while. I mean, you could end up with a lot of shit wrong with you, you know, just coming out of your fucking house, you know, and it's sad. You know, it really is. I mean, that's why I'm thankful when I get up in the morning, you know, when my 2 feet hit the floor, I know I'm still alive, you know. But
Motherfucker.
Andrew doesn't ever want to come out and play.
I'm out
I
all
don't
the
know why.
time just saying. I was just saying Stewie's last
Are you
night.
scared? You know, because you know how it's gonna be for you, because you've already got smacked up a couple times from me.
So
Tits on a belly. Oh yeah, well she definitely got tits on a belly. You know, but there's no separation there.
All right, I'm gonna hang up so you can send me that.
Oh, wayward, troubled
Go
boys.
live right now.
Good for him, Helen. Good
oh,
for
so
him.
should I go
You
over
should be
there?
very, very proud of that boy.
Oh, no,
Yes.
just go piss-
Very, very proud of your son.
Oh, so I should keep this spot open then.
You know, so
I wonder.
it's the weekend. Yeah, Panda. Yeah, you listen.
Hey, there's
Pussy's a nice word.
but with a weight limit.
Pussy is a very, very
Yeah.
nice word.
How am I supposed to
He's a bitch.
I'm not
He is.
paralyzed with
He
myself?
talks and talks and talks, and he's a bitch.
People forget I have
is
a
what he is.
legit medical reason. Oh,
His
wait, there's
wife.
medical documentation to prove it too.
Has a bigger dick than he does. Has more balls than he does, honestly. But if they really want to get technical,
Oh, okay.
none of them have balls. None of them have
Oh, I thought you were going to.
even the heart to come out and face anybody, to be honest with you, because they always come out with weapons.
Oh, okay.
They always got to have a bat.
Well, I said
Okay.
but-
Speaking of that,
Nobody.
I'm going to tell you how much of a pussy,
Holy
a
fuck.
bitch.
Join me
Andrew
in
is.
unholy matrimony. Oh, wait.
We were all outside drinking one night.
I am.
I walked my Thor. Yes, very true, Nada. Walking my Thor. I'm starting to train him to walk off a leash.
I'll make more coffee. Straight in the side door.
And he does good off the leash. He listens pretty good to me, even still to this day. So I was walking him, and a guy went by on a motorcycle, and I just asked him, you know, nicely,
Okay, so.
you know, to, you know, not rev the motor, so because I was training him. Me and him had a couple exchanged words, but it got squashed. Here comes Andrew, Mr. Save the Day, per se. Came up with a fucking bat in his hand. So that got squashed. We went back down to the house, you know, did a cookout, whatever, had some more beers. Well, Andrew goes over, leaves the house,
I went to my brother's.
goes over and tips over this gentleman's motorcycle
That's hearsay. I went to my brother's and I got proof.
and takes off.
Like I said, I went to my brother's and I had proof.
hides in a cemetery. Who does he call?
I didn't go to no cemetery. I went to my brother's and he'll
Okay.
back me up.
He doesn't call the Ghostbusters. He calls Mama Bear, and Mama Bear will verify this.
Like I said, I
I'm
went to my
very sure
brother's.
Mama Bear will verify this because a poor gentleman that lived downstairs actually got hit with something and knocked out, and he almost sustained a serious injury. And where was Andrew?
At my brother's.
Hiding in a cemetery,
No, I
calling
was at my
Mama
brother's.
Bear to use her as an alibi.
That's all hearsay.
Okay,
I was at my
to
brother's.
use her as an
And his whole
alibi.
life, we
So
can
when she
verify it.
heard that, who calls me?
He's trying to say I was somewhere I
Mama
wasn't.
Bear. And I explained to her what was going on. So needless to say, Mama Bear didn't give him an alibi.
I
So
didn't need
me
it.
personally,
I was at my brother's and his whole thing
I would love to
verified.
see this gentleman to let him know that I know where Andrew lives. That's how much of a pussy Andrew is. He can't take an ass whooping when it's deserved. That's Andrew's fucking problem. And this life wasn't supposed to be about Andrew.
Sure.
But guess what? It always turns on to Andrew.
Because I think you're a little obsessed, buddy.
You know, Andrew, he causes shit,
Say my
but doesn't
name,
want
say
to
my
admit it.
name.
He got somebody very badly hurt that ended up going to the hospital that night. He's very lucky when, you know, when this gentleman got knocked out, I was not close enough to even catch him. His face bounced off the sidewalk. And needless to say, this gentleman that I'm talking about that lived downstairs from them is actually Elisa's ex-boyfriend from years ago.
And here we go.
And Elisa didn't even have enough courage to come downstairs to make sure things were all right or feel bad for the guy because your boyfriend at the time got him knocked out because of his fucking stupidity. No, he was a little bit, I want to say he was a little bit younger than me, Mama Bear. I mean, I still chit-chat with him.
The fuck I did, and I went outside.
Nice guy. Real nice guy. Give the shirt off his back to you if you need it. That's the type of guy he is. So needless to say, you know, that's what happened to that gentleman.
I was
You
at my
know,
brother's crib. His
Very,
mama
very sad.
verified.
You know,
mama
and then,
said
let's
verified.
go there, you know, since we're on the subject about exes and shit like that, I don't give a fuck who my exes are. But it's like the maintenance man that was for, you know, well, I put it to you this way, the landlord that owned that apartment, okay, where I lived with Elisa and Andrew, the landlord's maintenance man is actually Elisa's ex-father-in-law. He has one of the daughters, one of the older daughters, that wants nothing to do with her. Why? Andrew can't do nothing by himself, Helen. A job and a room to stay, and fat ass wifey over there made him come home and turn that job down. Oh, of course. Listen, you know how many times I've offered Andrew a job when I was down at the hotel doing the hotel remod? And we would have came home every weekend.
What's
You
the
know, we
matter?
would have came home every weekend. He just had to be,
What
and
about-
he didn't have to pay for a room or nothing. Food, nothing. Just cigarettes and alcohol if we wanted to drink. Yes, okay, if Elisa didn't want Andrew to take a job, Andrew wouldn't take that job. So like I said, Elisa's the boss in the house. Elisa has more balls, honestly, than Andrew. You know, I hate to sound like that, but it's the fucking truth. Honestly, it's the truth. But it is what it is. Hey, I know they watching this live, so I'm gonna take me and Andrew and wipe a row. Let's see. Helen's asked, he's a roofer, ain't he? No. He calls himself a roofer,
Babe.
but he's a ground bitch. He's one of those what they call gophers.
Check
Go
your
get
shit.
this, go get that. Yeah, he doesn't know how to fucking do roof. Seriously. He can't even hang a picture on the fucking wall straight. Okay? And I can even give him a torpedo level, and he still won't hang a fucking
Yeah,
picture
honey,
as straight as it should be. Okay?
That's good. Thank you. Want to sip a Mountain Dew?
Well, it's pretty bad. You sit there and say how I don't know your older children, but you sit there and talk about them like you fucking talk to them every day. I don't need to talk about them like I know them. I'm just going by what your little phone calls were about or your little fucking text messages. Okay? How your two older daughters don't want nothing to do with you. So then if I don't know what I'm talking about, then why does the fathers have them? Because they don't want nothing to do with you. That's why.
Uh-huh.
Just like probably, I'm sorry to say it, when the two fucking younger ones that you have living at home, when they get old enough, they're probably not going to want to deal with you either.
Oh, walk away.
No, Andrew's the one Andrew's the one to where Helen, he's going to walk by a snowbank, he's going to see yellow snow and think it's a fucking yellow flavored slushy. That's what he's going to do. You know, I hate to sound like that, but it is what it is. See, they bring out the bad in me, which I'm not thinking I'm being bad. I think I'm actually being pretty decent. If you remember, I said he ain't going nowhere because he got pain. Yeah, absolutely.
My count though.
Okay, I flushed snot nose down the drain and washed my lips. Oh, I love it. That's a very good one, Mama Bear. Well, who would choose? Well, exactly. You know, because I really, you know, I mean, I've actually met a couple of her ex-boyfriends, and it is, I don't know. Like I said, I can live alone. I stayed down at the hotel most of the time by myself anyway. It was me and Thor. So that didn't bother me. You know, I had my dog.
All right, everyone.
I would
my
chill
allotted.
around with this one or that one
I'm
here and
going
there.
elsewhere.
So what? I ain't afraid to admit it.
So I will see you all in a little bit. Much love. I'll see you.
You know, but now all of